everyone, welcome back. So today we're gonna get some stuff built that I've been working on for a few days. I've been doing some gathering, so let's go and grab our materials. We also have some research we can knock out, so let's grab everything in this chest. We'll leave the scrolls for now because we can't use those. We have some books we can't use either. They're going to be used on the higher level research desk. We just don't have it yet. So we'll come into here. Let's get the rest of our armor made or unlocked. And then we have the enchanted brew. Increases power by 4 for 30 minutes. And from there we have 137 pieces of paper. Alright, so we just got minor sun resistance brew. And patterns, I guess, for the floor. So we'll put all this stuff back into our crate. And then we need to grab some stuff over here. We need some iron. So I went ahead and snuck over to the iron mine and grabbed a ton of iron. It's kind of dangerous to do it this level without the higher level gear, but it's the fastest way to do it and the easiest place to find it. Right, so let's go to production, refinement. Let's get the paper press made so we can get some research done. Then we'll come to crafting. We need to grab some blood essence so we can build the smithy. We don't have enough cotton yarn yet for the tailoring bench. I've been finding it laying around. I think we'll eventually get a recipe for it. Right, let's go and grab the blood essence that we need for that. And we'll just set it to where hopefully we can fit it in here. If not, we'll have to move some walls. Right, so here's the smithy now. So in here we can make iron weapons. So right now we have equipped our merciless copper axes. The iron weapons are 3 more power each, and then the same amount of damage to materials. And to make these we'll need more iron ingots. Luckily we've got those being made, so it's just iron and planks. So we're going to get our iron mace and axe made so that we have a faster way of gathering. It's just going to take a while. Iron ingots take a long time to make. Thought we had something else we needed to get put down. Let's see. I do want to make some more storage, but I want to do that after we make sure we have everything else made that we need. We'll go ahead and lay down some of these coffins just in case we find a good servant and to get to the next quest area. So I'm going to put it, we'll put it like right here for now. And that's all the greater blood essence I think that we have at the moment. Then we have 1 greater blood essence left, so I don't want to use that up just yet. We'll make some more once we find some more hearts. And then we'll interact with it to complete the quest. So it says insert a charmed human to start conversion. Vampire servants will defend your castle and can be sent out to hunt. So let's claim our quest. New form unlock, dominate human. So it says use dominate human to convert a human into a servant and interact with a servant. So if we hold down left control, that's going to be one of our new powers. So we're going to go out and experiment with that really fast. So when you go to find your servants, you're going to want to typically base their blood type. So if it's like if you want them to work for you, you're going to want to find workers that have a high worker percentage. But for now, just to do the quest, we'll just grab one of these guys. So let's go ahead and knock these out. Alright, so we get this one guy weakened. We're going to activate that spell. It's going to take over all your other spell slots. And you're going to pretty much take a beating to try to get control.
Bend to my will.
And he's now enchanted, so he'll follow us around, so we have to take him back to the base. And you have to maintain a certain distance to them, if I remember right, so don't get too far ahead. Alright, so we've led him back. Not one of the best examples of what we need, but he'll work for now. So come over here, convert to vampire servant. You need blood essence on you. And we'll convert him. It's going to take 40 minutes for this one to convert. Blood type is rogue. It gives tracking expertise. This is for the hunting and gathering that they can do. Blood quality is 13%. Increases their, I think, speed and chance of getting it right. And tells you who they belong to. Like, so he's a Dunley Farmlands hunter. So normally for your servants, like I said, you're going to find higher level ones, more powerful ones. Just need better gear to do so. So on top of that, you can see down here at the bottom of our screen also that our gear is taking a lot of damage. And we can go ahead and get out of this. We'll just activate wolf form so we can move around faster anyways. Right here at the bottom, so you can see our sword is all but broken. Our gloves, we close our bags real quick. So our gloves and our boots are broken, so we're taking a damage to our hit points, like they're not as high as they normally are. So if you want to repair your gear, just hover over it, and if you have the items on you, you can use the middle mouse wheel. It tells you what you need. We'll actually head in here to the workbench, and let's see if we can't upgrade our gear, even though it's damaged. It might not let us. We need copper. Right, so we still need boots and gloves. We're going to go make both of those, and then we don't have to worry about repairing. And now our hit points are up to 356, gear level 41. Right, and we have enough materials, so let's go ahead and make us some new iron axes to use. So we'll queue that up. It's going to take about a minute. So while that's working, we'll check out the paper press. So in here, we can use all the plant fiber we've gotten and sawdust and make paper. Let's grab some of that. All right, so now that we got the materials, let's go ahead. It needs matching floors. I guess the castle floors don't count. That's fine, though. We'll just, it'll cost what it costs. Right, so we got that loaded up. It's going to start making a bunch of paper. That way we can get a lot of our research done. We could grab our coins and go find the merchants. They are located, let me see if I can find them on the map. Right here. Is it right there? Oh no, it's right here. So this is the Shady Merchants camp that my mouse wheel's on right here. So if you go there with bronze coins, you can buy recipes and everything from those merchants. If you attack them, they'll attack you back. Just run away, then you can reenact with them when you're done, when their animosity wears off. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab our axe. We'll equip our new axe. Alright, our gear level is now 44, and here are the new axes. So we should do a bit more damage, last a little bit longer. And then once we get the tailoring bench made, we can start working on making the next level of gear. We also have another ability now, so we can press E. And our axes will throw out like that. So the higher, like I said, the higher level your gear and weapons, the more abilities and capabilities that you have. With that, since our storages are getting full, let's go ahead and build some new ones. So we'll press B as in Bravo, get our build menu open, come to production, storage, and then there's two different types of cabinets here. They both do the same thing, they just look different, so we'll build one of each. So our gem storage is full, so we're going to put one right here. The blood storage is getting full too, so we'll probably put two in here. But we're going to set them outside for now because we're about to have to tear this room apart and redo the floors with alchemy floors. So we'll just set them here in the middle of the way so I know what they are. And we'll set the different kind of one over here. And we'll use this to store all of our materials for making paper. And like I said, we unlocked alchemy floors, which again, that's under castle foundations. And then we have alchemy lab flooring. We have the two different patterns. That's what we got earlier. So that'll give bonuses to alchemy structures. So we're probably going to have to increase this room size eventually. So when I move it, we'll probably move the coffin and just take up this extra space and then change all the flooring out. So we'll delete it all. And you get room bonuses. You don't have to put the doors on for the bonuses as long as there is a door present. We got enough paper made. Let's do one more research and brew of ferocity. So we have almost everything unlocked here. We'll get more paper made over time. Get all the cosmetic stuff unlocked because that's about all we really need from here until we get to the next research desk, which is going to take us to finding the next boss. So if we scroll through here, we do need to actually go get bear form. I found a cave that didn't used to exist. Bear form would come in handy so we don't have to haul around a bunch of bombs. We could also use the putrid rat just to sneak into places. But I think the next thing we're going to go for is Beatrice the tailor, so we can get the cotton yarn recipe, the cloth recipe. We can get the hunter's cloak. It'll give us better stats and resistance, but you're going to need the sun garlic silver for where we're going. And then we need the loom also, which is going to allow us to make a lot of this stuff. And she's a different kind of boss. She's not really the threat. It's more the people around her. Let's see. And her current level is 40, so we should be able to get in there without too big of a deal now. So let's go track her down and we'll move on from there. I guess I should have gone over this too. So we ran all around this. This is a horse. You can find these across the map in the Dunley Plains area. So pretty much from where our base is, this whole center part mounts everywhere. So you just hold F to mount them. You can press tab, they all have different stats. So you have to supply it with water to keep it alive. You can see its max speed, acceleration, rotation speed. You can also change its name in the top right up here. And to accelerate, you'll press E. So W just to walk forward. E to speed it up. You can still attack while riding. It's not that great though. And you can press Q to dismount. So if you're playing PvP and you have a lot of people ride up on you with horses, watch out because they're probably just going to ride circles around you and hit you. Alright guys, so we made it to the village where she's located. She's right here in the Dawn Break village. And again, what she's going to do is when we attack her, she's going to run around the whole village. We're going to just keep playing into her until she drops. So that's why I said you're going to want to ease through the village, probably clear out everybody as fast as you can. Watch out for these large patrols. They can really mess you up. Alright, so here's Beatrice. She's this little lady right here walking around. You can see the V blood mark on her. Now that guy running past her has a bell in his hand. If he sees you, he's going to yell and call forth every single enemy in the area. Like that militia brawler right there is level 54. Like we probably can't take him on. Or if we do, we're going to be super careful because I think he has a move that can almost one-shot us. Where he charges as I sit here and summon forth every enemy. So for these big guys, if you don't want to keep dealing with them, just feed off them once they get low. Left mouse button and you'll end their life in one click. So level 54 wasn't too bad. That means we can probably take down Tristan, the Vampire Slayer, and a couple of others. Now that we've cleared out a lot of the ads, let's see if she's in a good spot to take out. Nope, this guy's running around summoning everything to us. And in this village, it's a good idea to loot all the crates. You'll find a lot of stuff you're going to need to make the new armor. You can get a lot of paper and notes and books. And I guess while it's a good time too, if you come to the houses, you can loot some of the bookshelves. So like right here we have a container. So inside this container, make sure you don't pick up the silver coins. You're not ready to carry those back yet unless you just need them. You'll take damage over time and they'll weaken you. So we had to back off. There was 2 V-Bloods in the area. So I'm trying to find a house where I can show you, but there are little bookshelves and big bookshelves that you can loot. So like right here, it says container. So just press F and it's gonna have stuff in it like sunflower seeds, pages, all the good stuff you normally would find in a chest.
Call the militia!
Alright, so we're gonna attack her while she runs away. And like I said, she'll run pretty much anywhere. Luckily, she just ran into a dead end unless we get stuck in here. So it's a really easy fight once you clear out all the ads. Just make sure you avoid Christina. She's one of the other V-Bloods in the area. Alright, and that's Beatrice the Tailor. So we just got a lot of important recipes and tech that we need right before another patrol shows up. Alright, so we cleared the space to get our alchemy lab rebuilt, so let's go and put our new flooring down. So we're going to go with the Veritas pattern, so just set that out here. So we had to take the walls out to get them to go back in place, then had to re-clear everything that regrew instantly. Not sure this, I can't remember if this is going to be big enough or not, but we'll give it a go. Then we're going to get our walls back in. And replace everything to where we want it. Alright, so with that we should have the full boost on this table now. Yep, so everything's boosted now, so everything should be cheaper. I went ahead and moved and blew out the walls on this one so it's a little bit larger. So what we can do here, if we wanted to, we could actually put decoration in. We could put windows in. Where's that at? I guess it's still under castle, windows. And then we have all these different window forms that we could slap in. They do still cost materials like glass, so we're not going to do that just yet, but it would make it look nicer. Under production though, we do want to go ahead and try to get us a loom made, so we're going to need 4 pieces of wool thread. It's one of the new things we just got off Beatrice. Let's grab a stack of that, grab the loom, and we'll just block this corner for now. Alright, so with the loom, we now have all these brand new recipes that we can make. We'll need cotton. You'll find those on the cotton farms that are located across Dunley farmlands, and we actually have some. Let's see, where did I put the cotton? Right, so we have 80 pieces of that. I'll go out and do some more gathering. We'll get a bunch of that put together so we can get more of this cotton yarn going. And some rare things you're going to want to find that you'll find that you don't want to drop are going to be these green scourge stones and these golden jewelry chains. Those are going to come in handy when we get to making our more advanced gear. So make sure you're collecting all of that. Alright, so now that we have everything in place before we head back out, let's go ahead and check our servant coffin. It should be done. So we can name our new servant. We'll just let his name stay the same. You can randomize it with this button next to it, and we'll tell him to rise. Now he can open and close doors, so we're probably going to want to swap some of those out with servant doors for the exterior ones so they can't just wander around. But now he'll defend if anybody were to, if we were on a PvP server, he'll defend it if anybody came in here that's not supposed to be here. If you press F, you can equip him and you can store stuff on him. And it tells you his power, max health, his proficiency to do everything. And from there, if we want to send him somewhere, I believe we can come to the coffin and we can summon the servant to the coffin. If he wanders off and we can't find him, we can terminate him to free up the space. All right, so let's go ahead and claim that. Technology unlock castle throne. Command your servants from the castle throne, so we'll have to build a throne. Unlocks the blueprint crypt flooring. So I'd assume that it would be under dominance. Yep, so we have our castle thrones here. Of course, again, I have the expansion pack, so I've got 2 of these that you may not see. For that, we're gonna need stone brick, iron ingot, and 4 greater blood essences. So it's gonna be a minute before I can build that. Since we're out of essence, I'm gonna have to go gather up some more hearts. I don't think we have the recipe to make it out of basic stuff just yet. And then let's use up all our new papers we just made. I have to research this, so let's see what we get discovered. Alright, so we just got Ring of the Dusk Watcher. We just got a bunch of different gravel path styles, a ton of paintings to decorate the castle with, a bunch of chairs, more cosmetic stuff, another vase set, and then the other ring of the Dawn Runner. So all this gear is going to be made in here on these basic workbench. So you can see the different stats on these. So one gives movement speed, spell power, health, and then the other one gives us spell power, physical power, and physical crit strikes. It's actually one of my favorite ones is the Dusk Watcher one. But we're not going to worry about that now, so hopefully we get into some more advanced stuff here shortly. From here, we need to move on, probably head towards the next boss, so let's back off of her. Let's see who's going to reward us next so we can get her for wool thread. That wouldn't be bad. I want to say the Undead General is kind of rough. He gives us the recipe for the Reaper, which has a cool ability on it. And then we can summon Skeleton Priests outside, which gives us a chance to drop Scourge Stone and Grave Dust. And Tristan the Vampire Hunter, he has the recipe that we need for greater blood essence. And the new Vampire Power Blood Hunger allows us to instantly recognize blood type and blood quality of nearby unit, and unlocks the ability to craft great swords. So I kind of think we might go hunt him down. I almost beat him once already, just experimenting. And then we have Vincent the Frostbringer. He gives us the prison cell, so we can start keeping people for blood. Prison framework. So who's going to give us the next recipe that we really need? So the jewelry table would be from a level 47. And there's some new enemies I haven't seen before. They weren't here the last time I played, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Summon bats. That sounds cool. Scourge stone recipe. The Scourge Stone pendant. Yeah, so we're getting closer. And the artisan table. How do we unlock the next? I don't know if we just have to keep doing quests to get to the next level of research. Maybe I need to go kill these guys and get all this put together. Alright, so the putrid rat. You have to get him to summoned. To do that, we're going to have to upgrade the castle because I need more floor space. So for this, we needed 1 greater blood essence, 8 planks reinforced, and 24 pieces of glass. I don't know if we have all of that just yet. So we still can't make glass in the furnace yet. We can find it though. So let me see, we have 29 pieces, so we might have enough. All right, so we don't have enough stuff to do anything else right now, so I'm just going to do a lot of gathering, and then we'll get back to it. I guess to gather, we can actually go hunt somebody down on the way. Let's go ahead and let's go see about get the ferocious bear. All right, so we're at the bear cave. Let's take a look. He's level 35. The last time I fought this guy, he was pretty rough. We're gonna go ahead and get max health. We don't have great blood, 17% rogue type. He's located over here on this far corner, and there's another one of these little cave passages here somewhere. I think we're about as ready as we're gonna be. Let's see if we can take him out. He's got some hard-hitting attacks. I want to say AoE moves, so stay back from those. I think the yell gives you fear and boosts them. And charge ability, and I can't dodge. We're going to grab these health orbs for sure, because he's beating us up pretty bad. Kind of keep kiting him, it'll be okay. See if we can finish him off. There we go. So not as bad as I remember. Maybe I was just in really, really bad gear back then. Like I said, we'll get the castle upgraded, and once it's upgraded, then we'll see about summoning the putrid rat. I just want to make sure we have him walled in. Okay, everyone, so I came back over here by the gates just to show you bear form. Let's see if we can figure out how it breaks through the gates. Right, so here's us in bear form. Right, so we have the claw attack. It's really, really slow. And then we have Q. So it's not that weak, but it's not that great. Regen's supposed to be faster too, I believe. So let's watch that. So we're taking up 2 to 3 hit points per tick, so that's not bad. That's over the gate. We can just attack it normal, and it'll break it down. And from here, let's see if Tristan the Vampire Slayer is nearby. If so, we'll go ahead and hunt him down and kill him. I think having a great sword would be cool, because I don't think that existed when I played last time. And we'll swap back to wolf form once we get back to max hit points. So the Vampire Slayer has a pretty big range that he wanders, so you're just going to follow your blood trail until you come across him. I just stumbled across him once and fought him for a little bit while we were like level 27 or so. But we have really good blood right now, so now's a good time to try to fight him. We're at 91% on rogue. Right there he is right in front of us, so I need to clear these ads we just pulled. Maybe the plant will weaken him some. He's not the weakest fighter in the world. And of course another big patrol of militia are coming along. Let's see how he acts with them. I think they get along though. I don't think he'll fight them. I guess we'll let them pass, and then we'll jump down off the cliff.
You're the trash and I'm the shovel.
So watch out for this guy. Like I said, he hits pretty hard. He's got a couple of different abilities. Probably not the best place to be fighting him. A lot of patrols come through here. 25%, not bad, but there's a patrol on the way, so let's pull back. Oh, of course he waited. Let's see, that's not good. Chill. Slows us down. And he's running away. So I guess once you aggro him, he stays in that spot.
You're the trash.
And he went back to full
and
health.
I am the shovel.
Isn't that good? See how much damage we're taking just from that one attack he did? And here comes his crossbow. So I prefer fighting him in the wooded area so you can kind of hide behind stuff. Alright, we're gonna pull back. Nope, that's not looking good so far. No, not good. Very bad. Alright, so we got him down, and hopefully we don't die from that, because we are out of health potions. Wait for the fire to die down, and we'll get his blood. Definitely not an easy fight. Make sure you bring good gear. Like I said, we have iron weapons. Alright guys, that's Tristan the Vampire Hunter. So slowly making progress into the second chapter. So with that, we now have Vela Frost ability. Vampire powers Blood Hunger, allows you to instantly recognize blood type and quality of nearby units. And then we have the Greater Blood Essence recipe and Greater Sword recipe. From that guy, I don't know who we want to do next. Maybe Christina, the Sun Priestess. Well, maybe Vincent, he's always wandering around, and he'll give us the Reinforced Plank recipe we need.